This story is about Gary, the grumpy goat. Once upon a time, in a vibrant green meadow nestled at the foot of a majestic mountain, lived a grumpy goat named Gary. Gary was known far and wide for his constant frown, gruff bars, and his ability to find something to complain about in every situation. He had a reputation for being the grumpiest goat in all the land. One morning, as the birds chirped and the flowers bloomed, Gary was grumbling to himself about the taste of the grass. This grass is too green and too chewy, he barred, shaking his head disapprovingly. He strolled along the meadow, baaing and complaining about everything he encountered. But little did Gary know that his grumpy demeanour was about to lead him into a hilarious adventure. As he wandered aimlessly, his hooves accidentally tripped over a hidden hole and he tumbled head over hooves into a mysterious cave. Gary found himself in complete darkness, surrounded by strange glowing mushrooms. "Oh, great," Gary grumbled. "I'm stuck in a gloomy cave filled with glowing fungus. Just perfect." Just as he was about to bar in frustration, he heard a tiny voice coming from behind the mushrooms. "Who goes there?" Gary's ears perked up and he saw a mischievous little fairy named Flora fluttering in the air. She was tiny, with sparkling wings and a cheerful smile. Flora giggled at the sight of Gary and said, "Oh, Mr. Grumpy Goat, what brings you to my magical cave?" "Magical cave? Bah, I didn't come here willingly. I tripped and fell," Gary grumbled. Flora clapped her hands in delight. "Well, you're in luck, Mr. Grumpy Goat. This cave grants wishes to anyone who falls inside." Gary rolled his eyes. "Wishes, you say? I suppose I could wish for a lifetime supply of sour apples, the only thing that can satisfy my grumpy appetite." Flora nodded. "Very well, Mr. Grumpy Goat, your wish is my command." In a puff of glittering smoke, the cave transformed into a sea of sour apple trees, with plump apples hanging from every branch. Gary's eyes widened in surprise, and his grumpy frown slowly turned into a grin. With a sudden burst of energy, Gary leaped into the air, devouring one sour apple after another. Sour apple juice dripped from his chin as he laughed. Flora couldn't help but giggle at the sight. "See, Mr. Grumpy Goat? Sometimes even grumpy goats like you can find joy in surprising places." From that day forward, Gary's grumpiness slowly faded away. He became not the jolliest goat in the meadow, but always ready to try something fun with a playful bar and a playful grin. And whenever he felt a hint of grumpiness creeping back, he remembered the day he met Flora in the magical cave and the delicious sour apples. And so the tale of Gary the grumpy goat became a legend in the meadow, teaching all the animals that even the grumpiest of grumps can find happiness if they open their hearts to unexpected adventures. The end. Thank you for listening, and if you've enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your notifications so that you can stay up to date with our latest stories.